Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my vibe coding expeditions. Welcome to Vibe Code Struggles. If you are new to vibe coding, this channel is for you. If you're an old vibe coder, this channel is also for you to encourage you, inspire you, considering I'll be sharing my escapades in the world of vibe coding in my bid to adjust the world with world adjusting applications. So I found this AI programmer by Google itself, Firebase, and I decided to take a look. In this video, I'll simply introduce you to it, tell you superficially its capabilities, and we will stop there. Uh, yes. I believe that it's a good start if you want to have a functional app that you can publish instantaneously. It will have its own URL. You don't have to bother about the technicalities. As soon as today, you can launch your application for free. This is an option powered by Google. Okay. Now I decided to try it with an application that came to my mind. This is a very simple search engine that will prefer to you Web3 alternatives to Web2 applications. So this is my test. I gave it one prompt. It's very good in reformatting your prompt in such a way that it can build it in one prompt. By the way, this is free. You're making use of Gemini. And even for the search functionality, which is powered by AI that required API, that that is also free, I believe. So generally, I didn't have a Gemini API. I choose the option of automatically generating one, which it did and continued. Basically, this is one prompt, and there is a fully functional application if I decide to publish it. Now, if you look at the application from a UI perspective, it may not be as perfect as some other platforms from a UI perspective, but for a search engine, I believe this is substantial enough. I like the fonts, you know. As basic as can be. And the most interesting thing is that it's functional. Now, being AI powered, it's using Gemini. Of course, you can use other options, but by default, it's Gemini. Now, in terms of proactivity, when it comes to resolving issues, well, you will need to prompt it to resolve your issues, but it's very good in understanding context and basically carrying out your prompt. It's also proactive when it comes to suggestions. So if you tell it to give it you suggestions to improve this application and then implement it, it can. Now, the interesting thing about this is the functionality of it. I've tried some other tools. Building a search engine is generally difficult for most tools. This is, you know, well functional. Now, for troubleshooting, if there's an issue, you provide it with the issue, it will resolve it. Again, I'm not going to showcase that in the course of this video. This is an introductory video as I'm just using the tool for the first time myself. Okay, so basically, a Web 2 application in the niche of finance is PayPal. I put PayPal and it brought out these suggestions. The interesting thing is not just a search result, but already it's analyzing the pros and cons of these platforms in comparison to Facebook. I also gave a situation where someone types in gibberish, the reaction, or a non Web 2 application, the reaction. Fully functional application, besides the uh, placeholder image not displaying, which I'll fix later on. Interesting platform, free to use. And that brings us to the conclusion of this video. Now, another good thing about this is that for programmers, you can switch to the code portal. You have an entire IDE. You have full control of the code as well. So in case you want to use a third-party tool to modify this, assuming you're not satisfied with it and want to use a third-party tool, you have the entire code base. Read me everything, and then you can take it to a third-party tool, for example, to fix it. This is as interesting as can be. I'm sure this tool is going to improve over the course of time. For now, it should be one of your go-tos when it comes to a new vibe coder. In the previous video, which I think I'll add in the description, I talked about where so that is also good for a newbie, an entirely newbie to vibe coding. Mind you, I'm a newbie, by the way, and documenting my own struggles. So that should inspire you to get started with resuscitating your redundant dreams and building them. Bringing us to the end of this video. Again, check the last video I did about where so. My channel is just starting out, so do well to subscribe. And the links will be in the description of some of the tools that I use and like. Do well to subscribe and share the video. Let's end the video now. Stay awesome, take action.